Penguins can't fly, but they are amazing swimmers. They are perfectly adapted to life in the water with their streamlined bodies, wings that are perfect for paddling and propelling themselves through the water, and, of course, their feet, which are kind of like flippers. But why can't they fly? Why did they evolve to be such great swimmers and not flyers? Hi, and welcome to Life Noggin. Today we're answering the question, why can't penguins fly? If you've ever seen a penguin swim, then you know they are graceful, powerful swimmers, able to dive hundreds of feet deep and swim at speeds of up to 25 miles per hour. This is thanks to their wings, which are shaped more like oars than airfoils. Their bones are hollow and filled with air sacs, which makes them lighter, allowing them to easily submerge themselves in water. Their streamlined bodies make them super efficient in the water, and their feet, which are connected by webbing, help them steer and maneuver as they swim. Basically, they are perfectly adapted for swimming, but not for flying. But why? As we mentioned in our last video about albatrosses, birds evolved from dinosaurs. More specifically, they are most closely related to a group of theropod dinosaurs called Maniraptors, which also includes the Velociraptor. Over time, these ancestors of modern birds took to the skies and evolved into the soaring, gliding creatures we know today. But not all birds took this flight path. Over the next 66 million years, various lineages of flightless birds evolved. One of these groups is the retites, which includes ostriches, emus, kiwis, and, yes, penguins. But why would they give up the ability to fly high? It's me again. Just wanted to give you a quick update. We had a little accident and broke our mic, so we're working with what we got. But back to the video. There are many theories as to why flightless birds evolved, but scientists aren't 100% sure. One reason could be that they didn't need to fly. If there were no predators on the ground, then birds could safely forage on the ground without the risk of being snatched by a predator while doing so. In the case of penguins, fossils tell us that they arrived in Antarctica around 60 million years ago. At the time, Antarctica was part of the supercontinent Gondwana, which also included South America, Africa, Australia, and the Indian subcontinent. So penguins could have evolved from flying ancestors. When they arrived in Antarctica, found a nice niche with no predators, and decided to hang out. Another reason could be that they simply didn't use flight very much. If a bird only uses its wings for balance or to make itself look bigger and stronger, those wings can get smaller over time until they can no longer support flight. This is thought to be the case with ostriches and emus, whose ancestors were white-throated or white-throated grouse. The ancestors of ostriches arrived in Africa around 23 million years ago. At first, they were about the size of chickens, but over time they grew larger and larger, eventually evolving into the giants we know today. It is thought that they evolved from weaker flyers to non-flyers because there were no predators in Africa that could effectively fly, so they didn't need to fly to escape danger. But for penguins, we don't really know. One thing we do know is that they are descendants of flying ancestors. In 2012, researchers performed a comprehensive analysis of the genomes of several penguin species and found that they all shared a mutation in a gene called T-Rex, which is involved in the development of feathers. And not just any feathers, but feathers used for both insulation and flight. This gene mutation resulted in the loss of the ability to grow flight feathers, thus preventing them from flying. But it also resulted in the growth of more downy feathers, which keep them warm in the frigid waters they call home. This suggests that the ancestors of modern penguins evolved the ability to fly, and then lost it sometime after arriving in Antarctica. Maybe there was a predator on Gondwana that they needed to escape from, or maybe they just didn't use flight very much and their wings got smaller and smaller until they couldn't fly anymore. One thing's for sure though, they are definitely related to flying birds. And if their ancestors could soar through the skies, then maybe, just maybe, if they tried really hard, penguins could fly to Earth. So, do you think penguins could fly if they tried really hard? Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked this video, don't forget to click the like button and share it with a friend. Subscribe to our channel and get a notification whenever we post a new video. As always, it's me. This has been Life Noggin. Don't forget to keep on thinking.